Hello and welcome to Recyclist. It's December 13th, 2024. I'm your host, Eric Provost, and this is your weekly roundup of all the biggest news stories in the world of waste, gas, and energy, presented by Diamond Scientific. First things first, and as always, let's take a quick look at the stock market and 5 stocks on the move this week within the world of waste, gas, and energy. As of December 13th, 2024, Black Hills Corp is now sitting at $58.20 per share. Forum Energy Technologies is now at $14.84 per share. Opal Fuels Incorporated has reached $3.44 per share. Republic Services Incorporated dropped a bit to $209.39 per share. And lastly, Ranger Energy Services ended the day at $15.41 per share. And first up in the news, the Environmental Protection Agency recently announced that 70 applicants across 27 states, 3 tribal nations, and 1 territory have been tentatively selected to receive a combined over $735 million to assist in the purchase of over 2,400 zero-emission vehicles through the organization's first ever Clean Heavy-Duty Vehicles Grant Program. The program will replace existing internal combustion engine heavy-duty vehicles with zero-emission vehicles, while also supporting the build-out of clean vehicle infrastructure, as well as the training of workers to deploy these new zero-emission technologies. EPA Administrator Michael Regan said, quote, "We are accelerating American leadership in developing clean technologies that address the impacts of climate change. Together, the Clean Heavy-Duty Vehicles Grant projects announced will slash air pollution and enhance the country's infrastructure for cleaner transportation solutions, creating good-paying jobs along the way." End quote. And next, Greenlane Renewables recently announced they have filed 2 new patent applications for landfill gas upgrading technology. The company says they intend to bring new products into the market in 2025 that incorporates the content of these applications, created to advance the production of renewable natural gas from landfills by maximizing methane recovery performance while minimizing capital expenditure. Brad Douville, the CEO of Greenlane, said, quote, "At Greenlane, we were not satisfied with current landfill gas upgrading and saw an opportunity to make a major step forward with technology that ensures adaptability and reliability with lower cost and optimized performance for a wide range of landfill sites. These patent applications demonstrate our commitment to advancing sustainable energy solutions through technological improvements to lower the financial barriers for renewable energy projects." End quote. But now moving to wastewater for a couple minutes. Wisconsin Governor Tony Evers, together with the state's Department of Natural Resources, recently announced that $444 million has been allocated for financial assistance through the state's Clean Water Fund program to 50 Wisconsin municipalities to improve their wastewater infrastructure. This includes projects that reduce phosphorus discharges and address aging equipment with a focus on small and disadvantaged communities. In a statement, Governor Evers said, quote, "We're working to make sure Wisconsinites have safe, clean water straight from their tap to drink, and that community water systems are safe, reliable, and can help effectively prevent harmful contaminants from being in our water supply. Thanks to programs like these and help from the Biden-Harris administration, these investments will go a long way toward building the 21st century infrastructure we need to ensure Wisconsinites have access to clean and safe water across our state." End quote. And sticking with wastewater for just a moment, Margate, Florida is moving closer to beginning the necessary work on its own wastewater system. During a recent meeting, the City Commission agreed to a resolution approving the city's official intent to issue tax-exempt bonds or notes of up to $60 million to finance the costs of improvements to the city's water and wastewater system. This is the first step of a $120 million bond project to pay for improvements to the system, which voters approved following a campaign by the city administration. According to city documents, the second phase will be for $30 million and is expected to go into effect in 2027, with the third phase, the final $30 million, scheduled to begin in 2031. And just a reminder, Recyclist is a registered trademark of Diamond Scientific, an industry leader in gas analysis, instrumentation, and solutions. Make sure to visit them online at diamondsci.com. That's diamondsci.com. Or you can even set up a personalized presentation just by calling 321-223-7500. Now on with the news. Madison Gas and Electric recently announced they are halfway to their 2030 carbon reduction goal. The company recently released its annual corporate responsibility and sustainability report, which states that as of year-end 2023, Madison Gas and Electric has reduced carbon emissions by about 40% since their baseline year of 2005. With completed projects currently under construction, and proposed projects awaiting regulatory approval, the company will have added more than 500 megawatts of renewable capacity and more than 95 megawatts of battery storage from 2015 through 2028. The company says renewable energy will continue to play a significant role in helping to achieve their goals of at least an 80% reduction in carbon by 2030 and net zero carbon by 2050. And now moving to Indiana, Nexus W2V has secured $140 million in investments to construct its flagship Kingsbury Bioenergy Complex in La Porta, Indiana. The facility will convert organic waste into renewable natural gas and other products. Located 70 miles from Chicago, the facility will process 200 tons of organic waste daily and is expected to be fully operational by the end of 2026, creating 35 local jobs. The RNG produced will be injected into northern Indiana's pipeline system. Roshan Vani, the CEO of Nexus, said, quote, "The Kingsbury Bioenergy Complex will offer the greater Chicago area and western Indiana a long-term solution to their organic waste disposal needs. It's the first in a series of waste-to-value projects that Nexus has planned nationwide and serves as a blueprint for how we plan to think about the waste-to-value ecosystem." End quote. And up next, LF Bioenergy recently announced the expansion of its renewable natural gas project footprint with 4 operating facilities and 2 under construction across the U.S. The operational RNG projects result in a cumulative environmental benefit equal to reducing 60 million gasoline miles. CEO Brent Lilienthal said, quote, "We attribute our success to our farmers' first values, and each farm partnership is a testament to that as we reach 15 operational RNG projects by 2027 and beyond. We have a robust and unmatched operational process, and at the core of every project is our respect for and relationship with the farmers. We founded the company with that in mind and created a model that doesn't require farmer investment up front because we want to demonstrate that their business and its success is our top priority." End quote. And lastly, Ameresco Incorporated recently announced that its newly formed joint venture with Republic Services has achieved commercial operation at their landfill gas to renewable natural gas plant located at Roxana Landfill in Edwardsville, Illinois. The facility, which is one of the largest of its type in North America, is designed to process 6,000 standard cubic feet per minute of raw landfill gas. It is estimated that the facility will reduce carbon dioxide emissions by more than 82,000 metric tons per year, which is equivalent to the annual emissions of about 5,000 average passenger vehicles. Michael Backus, the president of Renewable Fuels at Ameresco, even said, quote, "This announcement marks a momentous occasion in Ameresco's 22-year partnership with Republic Services. This is the first time that our firms have formed a joint venture to co-invest in a new renewable energy facility." End quote. And that will do it for your December 13th, 2024 news roundup, brought to you by Recyclist, a trademark of Diamond Scientific. I've been your host, Eric Provost, and we will see you back here next week for another brand new episode of Recyclist. Thank you.